It's our final sprint of our final virtual writing retreat of the year. This is crazy. It has been such a great weekend. I hope everybody's been having a good time.
Oh,
Welcome, everybody.
Jenna asked who left their broomstick there, and Star Search Reject said it's probably me. I'm 100% that witch. Ah,
Yes.
hello,
I love it.
everybody. I'm just cycling through comments real quick because we can't read all these. You guys are fantastic, and we adore you.
I'm
Oh,
going to post on my Instagram that we're live.
yay. Oh, you guys are all so fantastic.
It has been amazing. Listen, this is not a one person anything. Like Renee coordinated all of this. The admins give so much of their time. You guys give your time showing up. I hope there have been so many words written this weekend, so much good energy, and we're going to keep it flowing right into NaNoWriMo. So there won't be a virtual writing retreat next month, but there will be some kind of extra things and some surprises coming up. So it's going to be super fun.
It absolutely will. We are all very looking forward to it. You guys are fantastic. And like she said, so appreciated. We couldn't do this without you. Yes, a fantastic experience. Love it.
I'm going to light a candle again, and I'm just going to light the same candle I lit last night because I felt like that worked better for me than the first night's candle. So this is our energy magic candle, and just setting that intention, holding that space for a moment for amazing words, great energy, everything that you want this to be tonight. Oh no. What does that mean if my little rechargeable thing is not charged enough to light this candle?
It means you didn't
My
recharge it.
My my energy is down. I've lost my energy. Come on, come on, come on. I got one flame. I got one flame. Now I'll try to light the other one. I have to pause it for a moment and then come back. Jenna says, Sarah, do you have a shop to recommend for candles? My favorite candle shop is Lunam Love. See if I can light this other one from the other one. No, that's not gonna work. Lunam Love. I love her shop. She puts Reiki into everything. There's crystals, there's all kinds of like extras and sparklies, but her candles are kind of expensive too. So if you're looking for something like that's a spell candle that might have crystals and things like that that is less expensive, there's a Etsy shop called Lunar Spark Candles, I think. Let me see if I can find a link that she has some really beautiful ones. If you watched my like story journal setup, I got it. I got it. Here we go. If you watched my story journal setup or my A5 binder setup, I was using one of those Lunar Spark candles, and those are only maybe like 12 or $14, and they're beautiful and they have glitter in them and good energy, and I just really love those. So those are kind of my two.
I found them. I'm putting them in the,
Yay. Is it Lunar Spark Shop? Okay.
yes.
Those are my favorites. Louise says, best retreat ever. And I did much of it in my jammies. I love it. Rachel got 7 articles, a bunch of admin stuff in 3 days, 2 days. This has been a fantastic experience. I love it. There's nothing like a strong community, I feel like. And this is just super, super cool. I love it. I love it.
Star Search Reject.
Yeah. Listen, you can't fully see it, but back here, right where my hand is, if you could see it moving on that like old letterpress board, there are literally 15 different Lunam Love oils, and I use them every day. I have probably 3 or 4 in my bathroom, and then I have a bunch of them over here. Yeah, I have arrived. I see that one. One of my favorites is the Queen of Air. I'm an air sign. Well, we won't get into it. I could just talk for forever. But the Queen of Air is really, really nice if you're an air sign. But she has like Queen of for all of the different signs. Those just smell so good and they have such good energy. It's wonderful.
I'm an air sign, but with a fire rising sign, which explains a
So,
lot, huh?
yeah. Yeah. So I'm Virgo rising. So I yeah, I could talk I should talk about this on a coffee chat when I have more time that I'm not wasting anyone's time, but I never fully understood just, like, every time I read, like, a horoscope or, like, this is what Aquarians are, I'm always kinda like, "Well, that doesn't really fit me 100%." Aquarius has never really fit me, but my rising sign is Virgo, and I'm like, "Well, that really fits me," and my daughter is also now Virgo, and when I read about what Virgo rising means in my chart and how that plays into my whole natal chart, I'm just like, okay, this makes sense. So if you want someone, if you're interested in astrological kind of stuff, I highly recommend that you follow the Witch of Lupine Hollow. Her name is Tanae Stewart. She is a friend of mine and she's fantastic. And she did a full like 60-page astrology reading for my chart that was beautiful and it's changed my life. So there's our witchy message for the evening.
Absolutely. I love it. And we need to get started.
Yeah.
So, all the magic, and we'll see you on the other side.
Happy writing.
How did you do? How did you do? Oh, you guys are fantastic. Let's see.
Oh no. I have it pulled up on my YouTube. Sorry. I forgot I was responding to somebody. I was like, wait a minute, I just heard an echo. Sorry, guys.
Oh, okay. So I wanted to say congratulations to Lori and Ms. Page. You guys did amazing.
I
Um,
mean, so much epic work. I cannot believe it. Miss Page, is that your weekend, like your 3-day weekend total? Because that is incredible.
yeah,
That's amazing.
Victoria.
Finished just as the swoosh came. Woo, Victoria. This is awesome. That was
She's
3 days. Amazing.
yes. Ah. Oh my gosh. Every craft book I read lately unlocks so much. Plus, not to suck up, but Sarah's videos simplify really hard concepts well. Oh,
Thank you. Listen, it is hard. It is hard won. I was just telling Rhiannon, I literally worked on today's video from like 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. today. And I still didn't think it came out exactly the way I want. So I'll get another opportunity to talk about this in the future. But thank you for that encouragement. It means a lot. Lasanda setting up the weekly spread. That's what I'm doing as well. I hope it's not distracting. Rhiannon and I are sitting here laughing and talking, but it's super fun.
let's see. Oh, hey, you finished one of your assignments. Yes.
Yay, good
Excellent.
job.
Oh,
Oh, thank you. Thank you. It's so hard when I feel like there's literally like I could do a whole, month of videos on one topic. It's like, how do you get it into 20 minutes? It's tough. It's tough. Thank you, Rachel. Got interrupted by a tiny human needing help with the shower. That sounds familiar.
it does.
Oh, Paris. Next sprint
Yay.
coming.
Week 8 in the artist way. I love that. I recently got the next book. Something about listening the artist way, or the artist way listening. I have not started reading it yet. I have it, but I haven't started it. For my NaNoWriMo paper. Okay.
And they were right. Sometimes I think that is true. You guys have seen my Alpha Smart that's painted. You'll see it sometimes in my videos or whatever. Those are wonderful non-distraction devices. However, if you don't have a backup battery, if the batteries fall out, you literally lose everything. It just wipes the whole device. And that happened to me after I had written like 10,000 words that I hadn't pulled off of it. And the scenes that were on there, I was like, they were perfect as they were. But getting a chance to rewrite those, they ended up so much better and unlocked like a whole part of the story. So sometimes I feel like losing your work, as devastating as it is maybe exactly what was meant to happen. So I'm glad to hear that it's working out even better.
Yeah. Gosh, that does, I would be devastated over it, but if it works out better, I mean, I don't
Yeah.
know. I would be torn about whether to celebrate or cry.
Both. Just a
Yeah.
little bit of both.
Yeah. Ah, definitely. So, we have about a minute left in our break before we head into our second sprint of the night. So, if you need drinks, snacks, bathroom breaks, or stretches, now's the time. Because, quite honestly, sitting in the chair all this time for a couple of hours is not good for our backs. Me personally, I don't know if y'all notice it, but I am constantly shifting position. I took the arms off of my chair so that I could sit up here cross-legged and be able to get that stretch in, which the ergonomics people don't really appreciate that idea, but I move around a lot more than sit still, so it works for me.
I love to sit cross-legged too, and I like to specifically get chairs that I can sit cross-legged in, but this chair that I got from Amazon, I can't like, the chair comes together because of the arms, you couldn't take them off, and I'm
Ah,
like, "Ah," but it's okay. Maybe I'll graduate to something else in the future, but for now, it's okay.
yeah, I am I am eyeballing a Deadpool gaming chair right now.
Mm. I have upstairs in my gaming room, um I have the Hello Kitty gaming chair from Razer.
Yeah.
It is divine. Not only is it comfortable, it's seriously the cutest chair ever created. I love it.
Well, I like Deadpool, the Deadpool one, because it's red and black, and those are kind of my colors.
Yeah.
And Precious, my first ever book was
Oh,
deleted by my anger, and I cried for days. Oh my gosh.
yeah.
I can't blame you, but also at the same time, I really love your profile picture. Ah,
That is really sad.
yeah. Oh, I would cry for days and days.
We'll all have a moment of silence for your book that was deleted because a whole book deleted is just tragedy. I'm sorry that
Absolutely.
happened to you.
Oh.
When I made sure I should cry. You know what? We should have a poll in our writing community. How many people like to sit cross-legged? Because it's just my favorite.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, all right. So let's get into our second sprint of the evening. All the
Here we
magic.
go.
We'll see you on the other side. How did you do? How did you do?
How's it going, everybody? Ashley Emma finished watching The Witcher in 2 days on Netflix. Loved the show, but hated the ending. Like, what? Um, yeah, I
Oh,
totally agree. I actually really, really loved that show, and I kind of want to watch it again, to be honest.
no, she watched The Watcher. She corrected me the other day. The Watcher, not The Witcher.
Oh, The Watcher. Oh, I
Yeah,
haven't seen The Watcher. I don't know what
yeah.
that is.
I thought it was a typo when I saw it the first time, but no. It's The Watcher.
Apparently, it has a crazy ending. Let me
Mm-hmm.
look that up.
Yeah.
Not that I have time to watch it because I have time to watch nothing, including The Watcher, but that's
Oh,
okay. Oh, it just came out the other day. What I want to watch is Midnight Club because I was a huge fan of Christopher Pike my entire life, and I
yeah.
love that book. And I've heard people say there's nods to his other books in that series and that he was a producer on it, but I have not had time to watch it, and I want it to be like almost like a sacred time for me. I want to just really be able to sit and enjoy it. It looks like it's about the house. It's got a like it's literally on the front of my recommended on Netflix, and it's number 10. Oh, it's number 1 in TV shows today. Okay.
It's because Ashley Emma watched the whole thing in 2 days.
Yep. Unsettling psychological thriller based on actual events in suburban New Jersey.
And it's on Netflix, right?
Yep. 7 episodes. All right.
Oh,
Now we have
Lisa.
something.
Lisa says Midnight Club is on the top of her list too. Her brother was just testing her about it.
Yeah, it's on the top of my list for sure. I'm going to watch it. It's up there. But I also pulled the book down off my shelf and put it by my bed because I'm like, maybe I want to read through the book one more time before, because it's been years since I read it. So I guess we'll see.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Hocus Pocus.
For my spooktacular, which starts on Wednesday for anybody who's fans of my books or wants to just come hang out with our community. We're celebrating 12 years since I published my first book, and there's 13 days of giveaways and celebrations. And so next Saturday, we are doing a Netflix or a teleparty for Disney Plus to watch Hocus Pocus 2 as a group. So if anybody wants to come join us, all of that info will be at my Sarah Cannon website. So it is a book. It was a book published probably in the 80s, I would guess, when I was a teenager. People who made Midnight Club are the ones from Hill House and Midnight Mass. I'm pretty sure it's the same group of people. And Christopher Pike himself was like heavily involved in it, is from what I hear, which is always a good thing when the author is actually involved in it.
Yeah. Oh, I love
Ooh.
this.
Oh, Paris said over the weekend goal line. Good job.
Yes. Ah, I love it. It's fantastic. You guys are doing amazing work. And we are halfway through our sprints. And we have
Unbelievable.
about a minute and a half left. So if you need drinks, snacks, bathroom breaks, or stretches, now's the time. Let's see. Mike Flanagan made Hill House, Bly Manor, and Midnight Mass.
I
Nice.
mean, I loved all 3 of those, and I know that Bly Manor kind of got worse reviews. People said it was too slow or whatever. I thought it was brilliant, personally. I thought it was just really good.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go on. But I thought it was excellent. Hill
Absolutely.
House is my favorite of those 3. I loved Midnight Mass too. It was weird, but it was good. But Hill House is my favorite. The broke neck lady thing is like that's my favorite kind of thing. I won't give any spoilers, but it's just my favorite kind of twist.
Did you watch
Um,
Rose Red or oh, The Diary of Ellen Rimbauer?
mm-mm, neither one.
They're both Stephen King, and I
Okay.
believe they're based on very loosely based on a true story. Um, But I think it's the some house out in California, but it's a haunted house, and most of the people die. They get sucked into the house. I loved Bly Manor. Yes.
Yeah. See,
Mm.
now you guys are making me wanna watch, like, a whole, because all we've done so far on the teleparty watch parties have been just, like, movies, but it's like, I really prefer TV series, so it's like a whole watch through with other people of The Haunting of Hill House would be epic, but it would take us a couple weeks to get through it, so
Yeah.
but if anybody is game for it, let's do it. I will also be doing my very first ever Twitch stream, and I'm going to be live streaming playing a game called The Quarry, which is a survival horror kind of choose your own adventure game. It is fantastic. So come join
Yay.
us. Lisa, I knew you would be up for that.
Mm.
Paris, I love that he uses a lot of the same actors too. It's kind of like American Horror Story. It's like you've got that continuity, but you get to see how they can be totally different characters. It's just really, really brilliant. Such great
Yes.
actors.
I love it. All right. Ah, okay, guys. Here we go. Third spin of the evening. We got one more after this. So, all
Oh
the
my
magic.
gosh.
We'll see you on the other side.
Yep. See ya.
It has a dragonfly card in it.
How did you do, everybody? How did it go? I have been mostly planning my week. Oh,
That's
yeah,
the
I think
one
you
I
sent me
sent
a
you.
photo.
Yeah.
I love it. I'll have to
Which,
show you guys. I don't know if Dee Dee is on here, but I'm pretty sure Dee Dee sent this to me. Or she didn't send it to me. She sent me a photo of it and then I purchased it. I don't know if it'll show up on this, but and it's currently
oh my
um but
goodness.
it's a woman with all these words like written on her body, like beautiful enough, talented, strong enough, successful enough, kind enough, smart enough, unique enough. And then out of her head is all of these
Oh
dragonflies.
my gosh, that's so
And I was
beautiful.
like, I need this for my office right now.
Yeah.
Alexis is also planning. That's exactly what I am doing. Jen writes romance. Yay, 625. That's incredible. I also have to say that I love that there's people like Angela out here, like more movies to add to my do not ever watch list. Hey,
Yes.
listen, this is why there are there's so many different things because everybody is unique and valuable. Some of us love to be terrified and some of us hate it.
Oh.
Ah,
Yeah, Ashley Emma's run
good
off to
night,
watch
Ashley.
TV.
Yes, have fun. Um, and Sophie, my final word count is 13,000. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for the sprints. That's an incredible
Yes.
weekend. That's incredible.
Oh,
Evening journaling.
Melanie.
120.
Six
Sorry, you can
eight.
read it. I will talk over you.
I was just saying her name. Go ahead, read it.
I have to get ready for bed since 6 a.m. comes very early. That is so true. I have been trying to get up with my alarm. That's like one of my base, like core goals for my 6 month for life right now is get up with your alarm and don't go back to bed. And that, even just that simple thing, can be a struggle some days. So 6 a.m. is really early. JD, who was here last night, she's doing 5 a.m. wake ups to write in the morning. And I'm just like, I don't know how you do it. Don't know how. Thank you, Lasanda. I love it. I can't wait to frame it. It's going up in this room, I think.
Yes. Oh, you guys are doing amazing work. 742, 586, 527. Oh, and for everyone that is or has hopped off, may you all wake rested, refreshed, and ready to kick the crap out of your day. 650. Oh my gosh. I am just
Truly a wonderful weekend. I feel like I missed not having them, but then again, I think it's very special to only do them every so often because it is a a big event to get planned and everything, but it's like this weekend has been so fun. 5 a.m. isn't even a real time. Oh my gosh. Something just fell in my hallway. I don't know what that was.
oh,
Listen, Cassie, I read Miracle Morning and I just was like, this is not the book for me. I do think that 5 a.m. can be there's a part of me that would love to get up that early because everything's so silent and quiet and no one will bug you and you can have this beautiful time. But the idea of waking up to follow, like, you must do these 7 things in this order for this amount of time, that is not my thing. But it does work for some people. It does work for some people.
yeah, my dirty little secret is that once upon a time, I got up at 5 a.m. every morning so I could have the quiet.
Wow. I mean, I might be a massively more productive person and writer, but I might also like not survive it.
For that matter,
My
somebody
problem
else might
isn't
not
so much
survive.
waking up. Right. See, my problem isn't even so much the waking up at 5 a.m. It's in order to be able to wake up at 5 a.m., you have to go to bed at like 8 or 9 p.m. And I cannot do that because I'm like, that's my like favorite time. I can't sacrifice it. Stay up
Hmm.
late to get the quiet. Hoffer, that's exactly what I did when my son was little. Is like I would put him down And then I would stay up till 2 or 3 in the morning till he woke up again because that was my quiet time, and I really did like that. But unfortunately, I can't do that now because I have a toddler who gets up, at 6:30, so somebody's gotta get up with her. Oh my gosh, fall asleep around 5. Yes, Linda, I hear you.
Absolutely.
Not a lot of sleep. No.
Oh,
I never wanna go to bed, and even when I say that I'm gonna go to bed early, I'm, like, still up reading at midnight, and then I'm like, "Dang, how did we stay up so late?" But it's just the way it is.
yeah, one more page. That's how.
3 for work and in bed at 7. Yeah. It's the only way to take care of yourself and still do those early wake ups, but that's hard. That's a hard shift right there, 3 AM. It's tough.
Mm, that hurts my soul.
Yeah.
All right. So, final sprint of the evening. These sprints always go by so fast, and for all of you that have to go at some point during the sprint, thank you for being here. We could not do this without you. And again, may you wake rested, refreshed, and ready to kick the crap out of your day. All right. Um, so yeah, I think that's it. And final sprint. Here we go. All the magic. See you
Here
on
we
the other
go.
side.
Happy writing. Yay.
How did you do? How
We
did you
made it.
do?
How did it go, everybody? It took me this long to do my planning just because I've been hanging out with Rhiannon and just enjoying a little bit of downtime tonight and planning and getting things ready. But this has been an epic weekend. It has been so, so much fun.
It absolutely has. And Dee Dee, she hit her goal.
Yay, Dee Dee. First virtual retreat. Yay, that's so exciting.
It is. Ah, and 13 Lunas. It was almost midnight there, and she is off to bed.
Good night.
And Angela is trying to come up with a big reward for going to bed before midnight on a regular basis and is having no luck.
No luck with the going to bed or no luck with the reward or both?
Both. I'm just going to guess it's both.
Yeah.
See, Heather Dewey doesn't want to go to bed, but can't concentrate. And Lasanda started a movie on Prime called Northman. And, she got to the second draft of her Christmas story.
That is awesome. Good
Yeah.
job. Perfect timing too. It has
Absolutely.
been a great weekend, Louise.
Mm-hmm. Trudging through the midpoint
The
beat
midpoint.
for children.
Yeah. Midpoint is always tough. All I hear is that cricket. I told everybody, and I didn't want to mention it earlier because I was like, I know if I say something, then everyone's going to be like, all they can hear is the cricket. But there is a cricket in Rhiannon's room in her office, and it has been going all night. Those are not ambient sounds. That's real life cricket. Oh, I
Yes.
love it. Hafoon, it's 3 a.m. Oh my gosh. You stayed up so late to hang out with us, and we are so glad that you did.
Excellent work, Rachel. You guys
Good
are
job,
fantastic.
Cassie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
7,659 for today.
Yay! That's incredible.
Magnificent.
And listen, if you see those numbers and you're like, "Oh my gosh, all I got was insert whatever your number is." No, that it's incredible no matter what you got because you showed up, you were here, you got some work done, you started your project, you finished your project, you made progress. Even if it's words you're going to throw out later, it's part of the discovery process. So, it's very exciting.
Lisa. She thought it was part of the waterfall in the background. Oh. Why is there a cricket in my room? Yes, because my office is technically a shed in my backyard. So, in the way of sheds, it's not completely airtight. And the little sucker came in. Yes, everyone did so very well, and congratulations. Rachel says, honed a lot of my story and plot and dove back in to finish writing it. Yes. 10 teaching, Dr. J. Thank you for this retreat. I've been writing in a journal for now, so my word count is slow. I did over 1,300 tonight. Yes!
Wow. No,
Excellent!
that's not slow. Like that is awesome. That's a great job.
It really is. Oh, you did fantastic, and we are so glad you're here. Oh, I love it. You've got a writing friend. I don't like my writing friend. 92 words. Excellent. I kept
Good job, Nikki. like which one of us is it? Is it in Sarah's house or Rhiannon's house?
Yes. And Alexis has one on her window screen. Ah, thank you, Ten. Ah, you guys are fantastic, and we sincerely appreciate you. That was our final sprint of the evening. However, Angela is doing sprints in the morning, and Lisa is doing sprints tomorrow evening. Let me just make sure of the times. Angela is doing her sprints from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., and these are Eastern times, and Lisa will be going from 8 to 11. So definitely tune in. Lisa is Little Forest Homes here on YouTube, and Angela is, I believe, Angela Hester. Is that
Yeah.
right? Yeah, Angela Hester Books. So this one is Angela, and Lisa is this one. So yeah, definitely check out their channels. They're doing sprints tomorrow, and yeah, we are closing out the virtual retreat.
It has been such a fun time. I have loved hanging out with you, Rhiannon, and everybody else. Thank you for sharing your time with
Oh,
me so that I could do a night owl sprint. Um, Thank you to all of our admins. I know some of you are here now and some people are not, but I love you guys. This has been so good. Thanks to everybody who made it to any of the sprints. It's always so much fun and I can't wait to do it again. So our next virtual retreat will be in January. It'll be most likely the third weekend of January, whatever that works out to be. So I'll be releasing a schedule before the beginning of the year of when those retreats will be taking place so that you can kind of plan ahead. But we do have NaNoWriMo coming up. So we're going to have several extra events and giveaways and some fun stuff going on. And there may be some extra sprints going on as well, but there won't be an actual retreat, but we'll have lots of sprints happening for you guys. So thank you all so much for being here and making it super fun.
yes, absolutely. Oh, and for the poll that we did, apparently 60% of you prefer to have your legs crossed at your desk, or sit cross-legged at your desk, and 40% are like, nah, thanks, no. Ah, all right. You guys, thank you so much for being here, and thank you, Sarah, for coming to hang out. I so much appreciate it. And yeah, we'll see you later. Bye, guys.